Hey everybody, Matt Hartman here again for Drunkard's Walk. Thanks so much for listening again this week, and a big thank you to Jesse L.E. for our theme music and Nick Jaramillo for our artwork. We are well into season 12 here, and hopefully you are enjoying what you're hearing. If you are, why not give us a rating or review on iTunes? You know, if you don't, maybe nobody else will. But if you do, and they see what you've done, perhaps they'll give us a rating or review as well. It's tough to say, but we can find out together. So go do it, or just listen to the episode and enjoy it. Either way, it's good talking to you. Enjoy.
Holy moly, everybody. You made it to another episode of Drunkard's Walk, the podcast. Hi, everybody. I'm Jethro. I'm one of your affable hosts here at Drunkard's Walk, and we couldn't be more excited to have you. We're just working our way through Wikipedia one page at a time, and gosh, we are just soaking up some knowledge. We're slinging some bits. We're engaging in some, good-hearted rivalry and some arguments, and that requires another person, because I've tried doing this by myself, and it's abysmal. It's boring. I need someone that I can disagree with, and who is more disagreeable than Matt Hartman? Matt, say howdy to the people.
Oh, wowza, Jethro. I'm excited to be here. Boy, oh boy.
Are you mocking how I started this episode?
No, I think it was the bee's knees.
All right. First of all, take off your bow tie and stop doing the Charleston.
Well, I'm sorry, but watch this. It spins around. Woo!
Yeah. Yikes.
Pretty cool.
23
huh?
skidoo.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. Oh, Jethro, I am excited as punch to be here.
Good. Well, I mean, I guess it is the roaring 20s, so we should be engaging in such behavior.
We should be. You know, I thought remember back when the pandemic was going on, Jethro, and we all couldn't leave our houses and stuff like that, and we started this podcast.
The good old days, yeah.
I remember thinking during that time, when this ends, we're just all going to go crazy. It's going to be the roaring 20s all over again. We're going to have so much fun. We're all going to go out. We're going to party. It's going to be amazing. And you know what? That never really happened.
I mean, not for me, but I'm old. I feel like if anything, the pandemic taught us oh yeah, being in is nice.
Yeah.
Not having to
problem,
go out
right?
and talk to people. Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it did. It did kind of train me to be more of a recluse than I originally was, which I already was somewhat anyway. I mean, I don't know, for me anyway, I don't know if it's happened to you, but when I had a child, it was just well, I don't need to go out and do things anymore because I'm exhausted at 6:30 and I just need to be here anyway. So I'll just do that from now on.
No, yeah, going out is rough. It's tricky. I will say that once my kid went off to college, it did sort of give my wife and I less to do at home. So then we were eventually we get bored of just staring at each other. So we go out and do stuff.
Ooh, so there's something to look forward to is what you're telling me.
I mean, that and heaven, those are the two big things.
I guess.
If what I've been reading is correct,
yeah.
At the end of this whole party, there's a big deal waiting for us.
Are you still reading that at this point? Is that
It's a long book.
Okay, all right.
It's a tough slog. I'm not going to lie.
Very tiny print, I have found.
Oh, super tiny.
I don't understand the point of that.
Yeah, and an abrupt change of tone every few pages.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's very, very inconsistent throughout. You know what they needed? They needed a couple of screenwriters to go in and do some punch up. Just take it and just kind of get Aaron Sorkin in there or Quentin Tarantino, somebody to just come in like they did with The Rock, right? Just come in and just massage the words so it just I don't know, flows a little better. So it just kicks. It's got pizzazz,
I don't know if this is a sketch that's been done, but that's a brilliant concept, like the punch up session for the Bible. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, nobody can take that now. Copyright.
Yeah. That's how copyrights work.
It is. We did it. We stopped them.
You say copyright around an idea, and then you never produce it ever.
That's correct. That is exactly what you do. You hold on to it forever.
Someone else who does. Yeah.
Just like Warren Beatty with the rights to Dick Tracy. That's why there's never a Dick Tracy sequel. You know that, right? And there's never been another Dick Tracy movie. Not because it wasn't popular and the people don't want it, but because Warren Beatty holds the rights. And every I forget the number of years, every certain number of years, he goes on and makes a like Dick Tracy short where it's like him playing himself, but also Dick Tracy. They're all terrible, but they're like these ridiculous. You can find them online if you want to look that up, folks. It's crazy stuff. The Warren Beatty Dick Tracy story. Check it
So
out.
I got suckered into that. So I went to the Dick Tracy premiere. I had like a shirt
Oh
because they
yeah.
had like shirts that were your ticket,
Oh,
and it
okay.
premiered at like midnight or something. It was the
Yeah.
geekiest, dumbest thing. I was like in junior high or something. So me and a buddy went. I think it might have been like right after I got my driver's license. So we had these Dick Tracy movie T-shirts that were our tickets,
Yeah.
and we watched the movie. And I don't know that I've seen it once since. So yeah.
It was a huge deal at that time, and I have watched it since, and I do not believe that I'm going to say it doesn't hold up. I don't think that I loved it when I saw it the first time, but there were so many stars in that movie, and it was such a big deal, and it was supposed to be like
No, it
Disney. It
was
was going to be the next big thing, and
no,
just
it
all
was
went
a
away.
triumph of marketing. Like they made us think that it was going to be this amazing world-changing thing,
Yeah.
and then afterwards we were like, those sons of bitches.
Well, you know what it is? We'd all just seen Batman be reborn thanks to Tim Burton, right, in 1989. And in 1990, they were like, we've got another comic book hero for you. He wears a yellow hat and you're going to love him. It's Dick Tracy. And it just didn't land the way it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Sadly, sadly.
this is awesome. At the movies with Matt and Jethro. We're going to be doing multiple episodes, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Dick Tracy out of 5 stars. I'm gonna give it 2.5.
Okay, you do
Right
that.
down the middle. Right down the
I'm
middle.
gonna I'm gonna give it one thumb sideways.
Perfect. Perfect. This rating system is gonna work out. You know what else is gonna work out, Jethro? Is
What?
if we find a way to somehow incorporate a Wikipedia article or two into our podcast. Somehow start at just some random Wikipedia article, find our way to a different one using only the links in the pages. I think that is really going to sell this thing. Copyright. No one else can do it, but I think we should do that.
Matt, that's exactly what we do. It's amazing how you stumble into an explanation of our podcast every single week.
I know.
Who would have
It's
thunk it?
seamless, isn't it? It's amazing.
Indeed.
And this isn't scripted. I mean, you would
Oh,
never be able to tell because of how smooth it was. And I mean, you would think that we had Aaron Sorkin in here doing some punch up, but no,
no,
this,
yeah,
this is all
no
natural.
one would believe that a human sat down and wrote this.
You
Yeah.
don't think?
No,
Maybe
I feel like
AI.
the amount of pity that individual would receive collectively from humanity would be too much.
It would be. It would be. So, Jethro, what do you think? If we're going to do this thing, where do we start? Where do we end? What are you feeling? What do you want to do?
Well, why don't you ask Quinn?
Who?
Quinlin MacKenzie, the third person in our Zoom call.
Oh my gosh. Quinn, hello. How's it going?
Hello, it's going well, guys. How about you?
Oh,
Grand.
we're having a fantastic time. We're reminiscing about Dick Tracy. Did you ever see Dick Tracy, Quinn?
I can't say I have, so
No? Well,
You've missed out on nothing.
now you have something to look forward to. You can go find yourself a copy of that. I don't even know how. It's not streaming anywhere. I don't even know how you would watch it, but it is. Well, anyway, it's a great time. So when you weren't watching Dick Tracy, what were you doing, Quinn? What's your deal? Who are you? Where you come from? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
well, currently I'm in Oklahoma, but I like to think I'm from everywhere. I've moved around quite a bit, but I don't know. I'm just a normal guy.
A normal guy. Finally, Jethro, we've got a normal guy on the podcast.
You're the one.
Yeah, we found, we found it. I would never claim to be normal. Jethro,
Well,
I could.
well,
could
normal
never.
is in Oklahoma, so that makes sense.
Okay. Oh, normal. I see what you've done there. So, you say you've been everywhere. How long have you been in Oklahoma?
I've been in Oklahoma for almost 8 years at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's a good stint. And where were you before that? Where did you start this journey we call life?
Well, that's where a little bit everywhere it comes from. My family's moved around quite a bit, so I was in California for a while. I grew up mostly in Texas,
Okay.
so mostly a Texas boy. But yeah,
Whereabouts in Texas?
Here we go.
Arlington, so DFW area.
Get out of town. I grew up in Arlington.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I grew up.
Oh,
I went to Lamar High School,
Oh,
Berta
okay.
Pope Elementary,
Uh,
Shackelford Junior High.
Martin High School. So we
Ah,
didn't like you guys. So
South Side. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
oh my
It's
gosh.
it's funny too because a lot of my Lamar Vikings alumni cohorts are all in South Arlington now, and their kids go to Martin. I'm like, you traitors!
Was there a place that you all like hung out and rumbled? Was that a thing? I've been watching a lot of Happy Days lately, so I'm assuming that's what happened.
I'm not quite as old as Jethro, so I don't think so. But
Okay. All right.
No, I don't think so. I mean, mostly we took it out on the football fields.
Okay, sure.
There would be the occasional fracas outside of the football games on Friday nights, but I was also not popular or brave enough to participate in any such activities. So
Sure.
I would be the one standing very safely in the back, making cutting remarks with my wit
Well
that
done.
had they heard, they would have been cut to the quick.
hey, I
Right.
just gotta say, Jethro, we had very similar roles growing up. So
There we go. There we go. I think
That's
bleeding is
fantastic.
overrated, quite frankly.
It is. It is too much bleeding. Just not worth it in the end, I think. Well, that's cool. So, what do you do like job wise, hobby wise? What keeps you busy?
job wise, I actually just work overnight for a large retailer. So I actually get to
Hmm.
go in here in about an hour.
Okay.
Nice.
And then hobby wise, I do a little bit of everything. I've got a D&D group with my friends, so we run that. I do a lot of the like miniature painting and stuff like that. And then
Nice.
I've just got some other hobbies. One of them we'll talk about here in a bit.
Very
Oh, I
cool.
see. I see.
Mm.
Fantastic. Well, I'm gonna do the thing that I do anytime I run into somebody that plays D&D. I recommend a podcast to them, a podcast that is called Dungeons and Daddies. Are you familiar with this
Oh yes,
podcast?
I have listened to most of it. So
Okay, I am just finishing season one, and but like sometime last year it became like my favorite thing to listen to. I absolutely love it. So anybody else out there, if you're a D&D fan, even if you're not a D&D fan, if you're just like a good storytelling fan or an improv fan or a comedy fan, go listen to this podcast. It's hilarious. It's really really well done, and there are like hundreds and hundreds of episodes, so there's plenty to listen to.
Sadly, if you're a BDSM fan, it is not the podcast you think it is.
Yeah, that's
You're really
they do
hoping for a bunch of daddies to get whipped,
they do
then
say that at the
sorry.
beginning of every episode. But then there are a couple episodes that are that do have some BDSM storylines. So I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, but yeah. So everybody is going to be pleased if they
There
listen.
you go.
I
There you
think
go.
I think anyway. Well, let's get into it, Quinn. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your hobby, which I assume is something having to do with the destination?
yes. So I actually I'm a big reader. Um, and as a gift a couple of years ago, I say a couple of years ago, it was 4 years ago at this point.
Okay.
Um, my brother gifted me a book, and it had been on my to read list um at some point, but I'm glad he gifted it to me. I only just started it though.
Okay.
And I say just started it because it is a puzzle book. It's a
Oh,
very interesting puzzle book. Um, it is by the name of Kane's Jawbone, which is your destination. Um, and it's interesting because uh, it is a murder mystery. There are six murders that happen in it, and six murders, presumably, and you have to figure out who murdered who. But
okay.
the important thing about it is the pages are out of order. Um,
Yes. Yes.
so the here I'll do a pan up reveal of the wall behind me
Oh, I see. Oh my
of
goodness.
my Pepe Sylvia board that I got going on.
So
Okay.
listeners, you can't see this, but it is a I mean I would call it a like red line
Yeah.
I'd call it a murder board. I mean, really, that's probably what I would call it. And that is what it is, right? You're trying to solve a murder. So that's what's
If
going
you're
on.
watching, yeah, if you're watching a movie where somebody thinks they've tapped into a secret underlying power structure in the system and a crazy person has their plan, like this is the board that basically illustrates that madness.
Mind
Uh
So
you, I only got about 10% of it solved, so the other 90% is sitting here on my desk with various notes on it.
Gotcha. I was
But
going to say your board is very organized right now. Like it looks very well laid out and very organized versus those ones that you see in the movies, which are like there's stuff everywhere, and then you need the like you don't seem like you would need the lines connecting things because you have it very well
I
portioned.
hope not, but I'll get to that point eventually. So,
Okay. Okay. Wow, this is great. So, Kane's Jawbone, I think I have actually heard of this book. I've not read it, but what you're talking about sounds familiar to me. When was this published? Do you know?
okay, originally it was published in, let me pull this up. It was published in 1934.
Okay.
But you're probably more familiar with it because during the COVID times, it became very, very popular on TikTok. Um, and they republished it in 2019, ironically.
Mm.
Um, and because of COVID and because everyone was stuck in their homes for such a long time, it became very popular.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. You needed something to do, and this fills a lot of time, is my understanding. So it was who is it written by, out of curiosity?
It is written by a man by the name of Edward Powys Mathers,
Okay.
but he wrote it under the name Torquemada.
Oh, interesting. But not the original Torquemada, I'm assuming.
No,
Um, seems like the wrong time period. Did he write any other books by any chance?
um, he wrote a couple of other books, but he is more well known for generally as the creator of the cryptic crossword. Um, so he is a
Oh,
English writer, but he is a very popular puzzle writer.
Hmm.
And that was one of the things that he started doing back in 1929.
Got it. Got it. Gosh, I had no idea the cryptic crossword was that old. That's crazy.
okay. So he invented the cryptic
He,
crossword because that was
he's he's generally recognized as the inventor of the cryptic crossword.
gotcha.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
very
Yeah. So
nice.
that is something that is well, I think Kane's Jawbone is fairly well known, but the cryptic crossword is even more well known. Although not like not mainstream yet, right? I mean, I feel like the cryptic crossword is something that people who do puzzles have heard of, but it's
Yeah,
not necessarily the most mainstream thing at this point.
yeah. It's definitely a kind of thing that you the nerdery threshold is fairly high
Hmm.
to be able to enjoy it. Like there was like I and Matt, I mean this is a compliment. It seems definitely up your alley because
Yes. Yes.
your nerdery stretches in that direction, but I feel like it's a little too demanding for the layman. It's not like Sudoku where like anybody with basic math skills can get on board with that.
Yeah, well, if folks aren't familiar with the cryptic crossword, so essentially it's a crossword puzzle, right? So you can picture your typical crossword puzzle, but the clues are written in such a way that they are little puzzles in themselves. They're little cryptic puzzles, and so usually there are two parts to the clue. There is the literal definition of the word that you're trying to fill in, and then there is some sort of like puzzly way of giving that clue as well, right? And there are words like mixed and before and it like lost its head and things like that, which indicate things that are happening to kind of words and things like that in order to form the actual answer. And what I will say about cryptic crosswords is I love them. I super appreciate them. I am terrible at them. Like trying to figure out which part of the thing is the actual definition and which is the puzzle. I'm really not very good at it. And so when we do I've talked before about the MIT mystery hunt. There are always cryptic crosswords in there, and I'll always come across it and I'll be like, all right, I'll start working on this. And I'll be like working on one of the clues, and someone will be like, "All right, we're done solving the clues. Now we got to figure out what to do next." And I'm like, "What? I haven't figured one of these out yet." Like, they're just people are very good at these once they do them a lot. Have you done cryptics, Quinn?
I love cryptic crosswords. There's one specific one called Minute Cryptic that's published online,
Hmm.
and they drop one every day, and you can go in there and do them, and it tracks all of your stats. They kind of run off of like a golf par system, so
Okay.
you try to get it within par, and you can track how well you did over all of your clues that you've solved. So it's
Nice,
pretty cool.
nice. Yeah, I should check that out. I love a little daily puzzle, a little something to do on there. Well, that's great. This is gonna be fascinating. And so you said that this was like on your list of things you wanted to read. Where did you learn about Cain's Jawbone?
I actually found it on TikTok with probably most of the modern day population.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay. And once you saw it on there, you were like, yeah, I gotta get into this. Cool.
Well, because one of the other gimmicky things about it that's really cool that might be another path for you guys in is originally there was a competition held behind it to where if you submitted the solution, so the order of the pages, as well as the six murders and the six victims, you could get it was a cash prize. It was a
Oh,
15-pound cash prize, which
huh.
back in 2019, when they re-released it for a year until the end of 2020, there was a 1,000-pound cash prize
Oh, wow.
that was roughly worth that 50 pounds back in 1930.
So there were no like people hadn't continued to read this over the years and like publish the answers online or something like that. I feel like somebody would just go look it up in order to get the prize.
Well, originally only three people solved it back in 1934, 1935, and
Oh.
actually like submitted a solution for it. And then there was a library. Where is it? Oh yeah, the Historical Library of Shady Hall or Shandy Hall. Sorry. In 2016, they asked for a solution so they could have a recorded solution for it because they didn't have an actual proper recorded solution except for back at the publisher. The publisher had the solution. Um, and then back when they ran it back in 2019 to 2020, they had one person solve it, or one person officially solved it,
Hmm.
which was a comedian, John Finnemore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of him.
Um, he's been in a couple of things. I looked at his page earlier, just looking at different things that were linked on here. Um, but he solved it during the COVID-19 lockdown because he had nothing to do for months on end.
Sure.
And when solving this months on end of free time is nice.
Yeah.
Um, but you can go find a solution. They now have an online like solution checker that you can submit it through, and it'll tell you how right you are.
Okay.
But generally, I think it's more of a honor based. You don't go looking for the solution if you didn't solve it. And a
Yeah.
lot of the people in the community are really good about presenting hints because I've looked up a couple of things because it again it's written like a 1930s English book.
Right.
So some of the puns and some of the wordplay and some of the turns of phrase are weird,
Hmm.
um, especially when considered in our modern age. But it's nice getting to go look that stuff up, and they're like, "Oh, here's the general meaning behind it," which then leads us to a clue towards this character. It's like, "Oh,
Right.
cool, okay." Um, so a lot of people in the community, just the puzzle solving community in general, are very helpful with it. But there's not really a solution that's out there for you to go find. I'm certain
Yeah.
you can find one eventually, but
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. Gosh, I wish you the best of luck with it. It sounds like the type of thing that I just don't have the patience to be like fully commit myself to solving because after a couple days I'd be like, all right, I get it. Yeah, it's hard. It requires more commitment than I'm prepared to give to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel the same way, unfortunately. Like it feels like something that would be really cool to solve. I know that I never will. It's like I will never climb Mount Everest. That's fine. You know what I mean? Like these are the things that I've accepted. Mount Everest and Cain's Jawbone. That's it. Those are the only two I've
okay.
accepted that I won't do. Everything else is still on the table. So
Those are your two limitations.
that's it. Those are the
Yep.
only ones.
There you go.
Well, Quinn, we really appreciate you giving us this topic suggestion. Before we let you go, though, and we start off on our walk here, we oftentimes, as we're walking along, we take a little drink as we're going. Are you drinking anything this evening?
Indeed, I am. I just got a nice hot tea before work, so I've got that going, and I'm just about done with that at this point. But
Nice, nice. Is it a particular flavor of tea, or is it just like a Lipton's kind of
it's
English
it's
breakfast?
it is just a standard green tea I've got here going right now.
Ah, Green tea. Nice. Nice. Like it. Jethro, how about you? Drinking a tea over
Uh,
there?
yeah, I've got a Polar Premium Seltzer,
Oh,
ruby red grapefruit.
that's not tea at all.
It's adequate.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, it sounds
It's
great.
fine.
Sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm not excited about it. I hope
Mm.
that you save us by having a really exotic and exciting drink that you're
Jethro,
enjoying.
I do. I've got a really exciting one today. I'm still going through my advent calendar, and I landed on day 12, and it's the 12th night, and so they were like made a thing, and it's called Starward. That's the name of this whiskey, Starward, which I think is amazing. This is the Nova single malt, and you know where they distill Starward whiskey?
In a galaxy far, far away.
No, in a
Tatooine.
country far, far away.
Oh boy, that doesn't narrow it down.
Australia. They make
Look at
this stuff
that.
in Australia, man.
Why
How
is that
cool
so
is that?
exciting?
It's exciting because we have a lot of listeners in Australia. So they're going to know what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
All
I'm
right.
finally tasting their homeland here.
That don't say it like that. That sounds dirty. Taste
I,
the homeland.
I almost spit Starward all over my microphone. Thanks, bud.
Ooh, and then
No,
you had Australia all up on your microphone.
it is great, and I've never had a whiskey from Australia before, so I was really pleased when I opened it up and found out where it was from. So it's
Well,
great.
I'm
It's a
sure
really
it's
fun one.
lovely.
It is. It's quite lovely.
And I'm jealous of you because
Yeah.
the seltzer, not from Australia.
No, it's not. Well, Quinn, thank you again so much for this topic. I can't wait to puzzle our way over there from Boys Planet, the K-pop reality show from 2023. Sure. And we're going to head there and try to figure out how many steps it's going to take us. I don't know what it's going to be, but we appreciate what you did. So take care, and we will hopefully talk to you again sometime soon.
Indeed. All right. Well, we've talked our drinks. We've got our destination. We just need to make our guesses, and then we're off to the races, as they say.
We do need to make our guesses. That's a good point. Now, Jethro, I want to point out that we've done 4 episodes so far this season.
Uh-huh.
3 of those have been 7s.
Oh.
So I'm just saying. That's just FYI. I'm not
All
saying
right.
that's.
So I should guess 7 is what you're saying.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's a thing. It's just a thing. Just
All
be
right.
aware of the thing.
I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
And I'm ready to go.
Also, I've won all 4 of those episodes.
Okay. Yeah. You didn't need to say that.
Well, wanted to make sure it was out there because I'll start losing soon, and so I have to enjoy it while it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's jump into it. Boys Planet is where we are, and as I mentioned, a South Korean reality competition show created by Mnet, and it aired from February 2023 to April of 2023, and it was a sequel to Girls Planet 999. Right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, of course it was.
If you want a planet that has boys or girls on it, we got a recommendation for you.
That's true. We absolutely do. There are, what I found out? I found out that the contestants on this were not all from South Korea. There were contestants from all over the world that were on this. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
That's true.
So it's nice to see that K-pop is welcoming of everyone.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. 98 contestants were selected from 84 countries and regions.
Wow.
So there you go. 229 management agencies, as it says on here. But what gets us toward a puzzle book? That's the question that I have for you.
That's the puzzle we have to solve.
It is. And fortunately, this Wikipedia page is in order. They have not put it out of order for us. I do see a link to YouTube.
I noticed that as well.
Yeah, and I wonder if YouTube might be a good path based off of, he was mentioning like the popularity on TikTok. He mentioned a stand-up comedian who had solved it. I don't know. It's a possibility. I don't know. YouTube's probably not going to have anything. I mean, even if we went to TikTok, I don't know.
It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. Zero Base One is that's the group that came out of this. They're linked on here, but they're not going to be particularly helpful unless they were big puzzle solvers. Do we know?
No, they were not. I do know.
Okay,
they were not.
Thanks for checking into that.
I'm a big
Um,
Zero Base One fan. Not a lot of
sure,
puzzling with those
sure you are.
guys.
I'm curious to look. They have a breakdown of the episodes down in through here. I'm looking to see if any of the things that they had to do were like puzzle challenges of any kind. I doubt that they would be, but reality TV is always kind of crazy, so you never know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like it though. I'm not seeing anything relating
No.
to puzzles, cryptic crosswords, crossword puzzles. I mean, any kind of puzzle would really help us out. But I
Oh
don't see
yeah,
anything. I don't see anything
that'd be
related to that.
great.
Yeah.
That'd be wonderful if we could get to cryptic crosswords.
And one of his hobbies was cryptic crosswords. What? Yeah, there's nothing
Well,
like that on here.
feel like that's the kind of thing we'd have to know going in.
I agree with you. Yeah. Well, no, I mean it could be mentioned in here, I suppose. Probably not on a page like this, but on an individual's page, there's always that chance that they would talk about it. Reality competition is on here. It links to reality television. Reality television often has puzzles and games in it. Might be a
I
path.
I think that's very viable. Where do you see that link?
It's the very first. Well, after Korean, it's the first link in the article.
Yeah, reality competition show. Yeah, I think that's very viable because at least that gets us out of the K-pop specific domain and into other competitive elements, which could include things such as puzzles.
Yeah, yeah, it's a much wider net that we're throwing. So let's do it. Let's go. Let's go to
All
reality
right, reality
television. Which,
competition show.
gosh, I never thought I
Here we
would
go.
say. Now you're on the page for reality television, and just that part is the competition part, right?
Yeah, so it automatically forwarded me to the subsection of the reality
Right.
television page.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure we're
The
on the same page.
No, we are literally on the same page.
Perfect.
Um,
I went to the top
uh,
of the page, and game show is linked, which is a possibility. But I'm going to guess there's going to be something even more specific that we can get to linked on here because this is a huge page.
yeah, which is kind of depressing because I believe that reality television has been a corrosive influence on the public intellect. Uh,
Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry guys. Your Australian joke was so good it crashed my internet.
Oh, no problem, Quinn. We were just saying we really appreciated your 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 suggestion, and we're gonna head off on the walk, and we hope that we will talk to you again sometime soon.
Absolutely. You guys have a great rest of your evening.
Thanks so much. Take
thanks.
care.
Yep, bye.
All right, I figured.
So now the listener has a question they need to answer for themselves. Has this podcast suddenly gone out of order? Have we mixed things up so that it is not linear, or did a really weird thing just happen that we're going to roll with?
I don't know. It's tough to say, and it's tough to say whether or not this is going to stay in, or if I edit it in a way so that those things do come in the right order.
All right, now let's do the end of the episode. Oh, Matt, I can't believe I won and you lost. How good was that?
No,
Yay.
no, Jethro, I actually won based off of those numbers.
Uh,
Yeah, I know that's confusing for you, but I'm not going to yes and this one.
mm-hmm. All right.
Mm-mm.
So, reality television.
That's where we are. Reality television. This is
Indeed.
real. This is real. This is live. It's live. See, we just
It's
proved that it was
live.
live. It's live.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not live.
I
It's not at all live. But where are we going to go? Where are we going to go from here? I mean, there's a lot of things on the reality television page. The weakest link, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, reality. I mean, these game shows, right? They're not really puzzles, though, right? They're more trivia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what we could find on here? Taskmaster. If we found that, that's puzzles.
Ooh,
That's
I've been
puzzly.
binging that hard lately.
Yeah. Well, we did a back during the break, we did our extra with Jason Mantzoukas and doing his
Oh
little
yeah.
Wikipedia race. So
Yeah.
we had that people got to listen to. Hopefully folks have been checking out the show Taskmaster themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I see the Great British Bake Off on
Do
here,
you
the
know?
Great British Sewing Bee, but I don't see. Oh, Is It Cake is on here. There's a good one.
I hate that
Got to figure
concept.
out if it's cake or not. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it cake? You don't know. You don't know. People love that stuff, man. Cake, I mean. People love cake. It's been around for a long time.
So it has.
I'm still not seeing anything that jumps out to me as being like puzzle related yet. Have you found anything?
I have not, but it's a gigantic page.
It sure is. Oh, we've got court shows, investment, outdoor survival, self-improvement or makeover, renovation, business improvement, social experiment. Oh, social experiment. That's a good one. Really mess people up. Hidden cameras, supernatural and paranormal. It's got to be under the competition though thing though, right? Did you look through all the competition stuff?
I don't believe that I have. I've
Jeopardy, Star Search, Project Greenlight. Oh my gosh, you remember Project Greenlight?
oh yeah, that never produced anything good.
Yeah, yeah. I remember I bought a copy of first or Final Draft 5, I think it was, or maybe it was earlier than that. Or no, I was given a copy of it. And one of the it was like it was bundled in with it to like, hey, you should submit to this Project Greenlight thing. I don't think I ever did submit anything, but I wanted to. I thought it was a good idea at the time. Turns out not so much. Ooh, ooh, I
What?
found something. I found something
What?
possible.
What did you find?
Well, if we think that the stand-up comedian, what was his name, Fenimore, John Fenimore, if we think that that
Uh,
might be a path in, Last Comic Standing is linked on here.
yeah, I just don't know that John Finnemore at all. I don't know his deal.
Well, I know that he's a stand-up comedian. I've definitely heard of him. Now, where he came from or what he does, or if I mean, I couldn't tell you one of his routines right now off the top of my head. I feel like if I saw him, I would be able to go like, "Oh yeah, that guy." But I don't know. I can't picture him right now. So maybe it's
Yeah.
not a good idea.
So I would say that that is a thing that makes it difficult to get to him if we don't know his body of work or anything else about him specifics.
How about have you ever seen the show My Big Fat Obnoxious Boss?
I know exactly what you're about to mention.
I have never heard of this. Have
Uh,
have you heard of it? Have you seen it?
I I don't know.
So for
Um,
for folks that don't know what it is, like me, it was a parody of The Apprentice, and contestants are given challenges with inane objectives by businessman Mr. N. Paul Todd, which is an anagram of Donald Trump. Now, anagram is linked, and Jethro, anagrams are very popular puzzles.
oh, indeed they are. I like it. I like it a lot.
So that may
I
be the path to go on here.
I I have not heard a suggestion I like more than that.
I mean, I can't imagine we're going to find something that's more puzzle related than anagram on this page.
I agree. I'm all in.
Well, I'm
I'm
not
all
even
in,
going to finish the
baby.
page then. Let's just do it.
All right, anagram me up.
I got to find it again because I paged away real quick. Oh, there it is. Anagram. Anagram. Folks, do you know what an anagram is?
I do.
You do, but do they?
Jeremy's iron.
Jeremy's iron. Genuine class.
Uh,
Yeah, Nagaram. An anagram is when you take the letters of a word and you mix them up to make a different word. So, for instance, they have on here that an anagram of listen is silent. Did you
nice.
did you know that? New York
I love
Times,
that. That feels like it
monkeys
should be
write.
crocheted into a pillow somewhere.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of great examples on here of anagrams. So that's really fun.
Give me your
Um,
favorite.
my favorite one on the page.
Yeah,
My favorite one on the page is the last one, the Morse code. Anagrams to here come dots.
nice.
What do you like? Which one do you like the best?
Rats live on no evil star.
What is that an anagram of?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a palindrome. Sorry, I'm on the wrong page.
That wasn't yeah.
I'm
Okay.
shocked that you didn't recognize that as a palindrome.
I've never heard that one before. If you'd said race car, I'd have been right there with you. But I did not heard that as an
Uh,
example of a palindrome.
there we go.
And if you don't know what a
All right.
palindrome is, folks, listen to this episode backwards, and then you'll know. Actually,
No.
that's not even true. Did you know things that sound the same forward and backwards are actually not called palindromes? They're called something else.
What are they called?
Something else. I don't have that. I don't have that information. I started to tell the story because I thought it was interesting, but I don't have all the information.
You can't close, Hartman. You can't close.
No, welcome to my life.
All right. So there is a section down here talking about ciphers.
Ciphers.
So yeah, I'm just searching for other like cluey wordplay. Palindrome is linked here. Ha ha.
Ah.
I like it. Wordplay. Moby Dick, Dick Cavett. So many things.
Did you know that? Did you ever see the movie October Sky?
I saw Vanilla Sky.
So October Sky was a movie about the kid who made the rocket, and then he eventually became he eventually then went on to work for NASA. But he worked in he's like from a coal mining town. He was very poor, and then they made a rocket. Anyway, it was based off of a book called Rocket Boys, and Rocket Boys is an anagram of October Sky, which I think,
Nice.
and the reason it was called October Sky, to be clear, is because the supposedly the thing that like kind of made him interested in rockets was Sputnik being launched, and
There you
that
go.
was launched in October, so that's why they called it October Sky. Anyway, I thought that was a really cool thing when I first learned that. So, what are you saying here? You want to go to one of these different word things?
So Matt, I have an announcement to make.
Make your announcement, sir.
I have found a link to cryptic crossword.
What? I got so
It is
excited
in
I
the
didn't even know what
it
to
is
do.
in the purple boxes at the bottom.
Purple boxes. Of course it is. Of course it is. All right. Well, I mean, I can't imagine that there's a better place to go to. There are
Nor
definitely
can I.
anagrams in cryptic crosswords, so let's do
Nor
it.
can I.
Cryptic crossword is where we're headed.
There we go. Cryptic crossword puzzle is in which each clue is a word puzzle. There we go. And under history and
Torquemada.
development,
Yep,
Torquemada, Edward Powys Mathers is right there.
he sure is. But
So
is
he's the guy who wrote the book. So we
is the
might
book linked on the page?
It could be. There's only one way for us to know.
Oh, I see a link to the National Puzzlers League, the NPL. I was a member of that for a good amount of time.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, and then I stopped paying the dues, so I don't think I'm a member anymore.
Oh, you're out. They're strict about paying your dues.
I'm sure they must be. I also haven't been to one of their actual conferences in a long time, so I felt like that was okay. Boy, this is a long page on cryptic crosswords. It's really good though. It really explains all the different things that can happen in cryptic crosswords. It explains how they are set up and how they work. So if you want to know more about these things, folks, go check out the Wikipedia page on cryptic crosswords because it is going to give you a very detailed explanation of how to do it.
Yeah, it is a lot of stuff here. Now, we could continue to read this page, or we can click on the author of Cain's Jawbone, which is our ultimate destination.
Right, I understand. I am curious. I think that the book itself might be on the page, right?
Do you now?
You don't think so?
I don't know.
No,
I'm going to go to the bottom and work my way up.
I just had a good feeling about that, but no, I haven't seen it, so I could totally be wrong.
I'm going to start with the C alsos. Aha! There's only one crossword abbreviations.
Yeah, and I jumped down to the purple box at the bottom, which is a purple box about crosswords. It has a bunch of constructors and editors' names. It has events, quiz shows, and other. And I thought, ooh, other. No, didn't happen. Not in there. So I think the author is our path, sir. I don't think that there's another. I don't think it's on this page.
All right then. Well, let's stop frittering away the good people's time.
Yeah, let's stop frittering and go to Edward
Torquemada.
Others.
I don't know. Torquemada with you.
Hmm.
And here we go. Cryptic crosswords. Cain's Jawbone. There it is. It's a
Where?
short page.
I don't see it.
So,
Oh, there it is. I see it now. Cain's Jawbone. Yeah, that's
All right.
that's the book that he held up on camera. That's it. It's
Indeed.
right there.
Indeed it is. We did it,
Cain's
Matt. We solved the
Jawbone.
puzzle.
We did, and almost in order, but not totally. I think it. Yeah, you gotta wonder if that was planned or not.
Who
I don't know if it
knows?
was. Cool. Yeah, we did indeed do it. So Jethro, how did you do? You made a guess. What did you guess?
I guessed the right number.
Did you? Congratulations. You guessed it.
I
Wait,
guessed
what was the right number that you wrote down?
my number is
Can't see it.
6.
A 6. Jethro, that's what I guessed was a 6.
You son of a gun.
We got a tie going on, folks. And that means we will carry this one over to next week. So whoever gets it next week will actually get 2 big points. They'll win both weeks. And that'd be a great way for you to catch up a little bit here, Jethro. So,
Would it just?
This worked out well, I think. This is our shortest walk so far of the season. So good on us solving the puzzle quickly. And yeah, reality television to anagram to cryptic crossword to Edward. How would you pronounce his middle name? Powys? Powys?
Palace?
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't linger on it because then
No.
my ignorance is just going to be manifest.
Sure.
If you breeze right over it, Edward Powys Mathers.
Yeah.
Right? That's
it.
zipped
That was
right by.
perfect. I love it. Let's just call him Torquemada, and then we're just done with it. That'll be easy peas. Well, there it is, folks. Another walk in the books. We'll be doing it again next week from Cain's Jawbone off to I don't know where we'll go. But maybe we'll start where we're ending and then get back to Cain's Jawbone and do it out of order. You never know what's going to happen. Unless, Jethro, you don't know what's going to happen to you.
Oh, I do.
Oh. Bye.